What have we got here?
What we have here are two very popular players in the mid-size family car segment. I've got the Honda Accord with a 1.5 liter turbo. What do you got?
This is the Altima 2.5 Platinum. Look at these two cars. They're the same color. Look at the grille shape. It's exactly the same. The headlights, I mean, the insides, the intricacies are different, but the shape is the same.
It's true. And they have a lot of similarities. Their list prices are very close to each other.
$1,000 difference?
Only $1,000 different. They both have 4-cylinder engines mounted up front.
They both have CVT transmissions.
They both have CVTs. They both have Apple CarPlay. There's a lot of things they share and a few very large things in which they're different. Why do you say we hop in the cars and find out how they line up?
Let's do that right now.
All right, so we are in the Nissan Altima, and what do you think of it?
When we were talking earlier, we said how similar these cars are, and outwardly they look amazingly the same. The one place where they really differ is in the powertrain. This Nissan, the Altima, uses a 2.5 liter, normally aspirated, inline 4, mated to a CVT transmission and all-wheel drive.
Meanwhile, the Honda has that 1.5 liter turbocharged engine, but also made to a CVT. But what makes this different is it has a driven set of rear wheels in addition to the front. Now the other thing I like about the Nissan is the interior. I love it. It's big, it's open, this console, nice and low. I feel like I have lots of room in this car. Maybe it's just because the trim materials aren't as black and cave-like as the Honda, but I feel like I'm in a larger vehicle.
I like this one fine. I'll be honest with you, choosing between the two based on interiors, it's half a dozen of one, six of the other for me.
It's true.
There's a few less switch gears here with the air conditioning system. That's all cool, but they're not radically different.
I will say the biggest difference in the interior, noteworthy among these cars, is that the Nissan has noticeably softer seats.
And in fact, I would almost tell you too soft. It'll very much depend on your needs. I like a stiff seat, and so I didn't mind the Hondas at all. I like the Nissan. You know, the only sad thing about it is North Americans, Canadians, and people from the US, we place so much importance on initial jump, the first 20 feet off the stoplight. And it's the only thing it does wrong. You know, I mean, once you're going, it is a more pleasant powertrain than the Honda.
The fact that it lets you forget it's a CVT is a really big asset.
And the fact that it has all-wheel drive. Those are the Altima's two main calling cards.
Exactly. So, what do you say we take this back and we pick up our Honda and we see how that compares?
It's a plan.
Let's do it. All right, and now we're in the Honda Accord. Do you feel a world of difference in here? Is it night and day?
No, it's not night and day. In fact, it's very familiar. It's a little more subdued, I'd say. Darker color. I like the interior of the Accord. I'm not sure if I like it as much as the Altima, but it's certainly not a reason not to buy the Accord.
Exactly. I would say neither of these cars has an interior that sets a foot wrong.
No, I absolutely agree. The knobs are a little bigger on this one. The infotainment system a little more up to date, I would say. And so from that point of view, it's nice. It's not quite as roomy in the front seats, I find. The seats are stiffer, the suspension is stiffer. It's a matter of taste.
Exactly. The steering is also a little bit heavier. Accord has a bit heavier steering than the Nissan.
Yeah, but we're still splitting the finest of hairs. No matter which way you cut it, the big difference in these cars is the motors.
It's true. And I find the Honda motor is quieter, it's smoother, and like you said in the Nissan, it's got more power down low.
I would say that the only thing Honda's got to work on now is determining, one, if Nissan is right and all-wheel drive will be a market differentiator, people will buy it, and if so, whether they need to put all-wheel drive in their Accord.
Okay, well now we've driven both of them. We got to declare a winner. We have to split that really fine hair and find out which is a little bit ahead of the other one.
Because it drives all four wheels, I'll take the Altima. I will say, if you could put the Honda engine into the Altima chassis, that would be my absolute top choice. But just by the slightest of margins and basically 2 driven wheels, I'll take the Altima.
I agree with both your points. I will further add that I like the softer seats and I like the quieter driving experience on the highway in the Nissan. Again, it's not night and day. These cars are so close in price, in purpose, in power, and in paint color.
It's amazing. I mean, honestly, Nissan traditionalists will be happy buying the Altima. Honda traditionalists are not going to lose out and go, oh my God, I've made the wrong choice if they choose the new Accord.
But we do agree that, splitting that hair, the Nissan Altima is the winner of our comparison.
Absolutely. Completely concur.
For Driving.ca, I'm Clayton Seams.
And I'm David Booth.